Initially it was shock, because I didn't think that I would win. Kind of liked the idea of being a model, but I faced a lot of backlash afterwards as well. I had people calling me names, like, you're ugly, you shouldn't have won top model, you're a disgusting piece of human. Words really do hurt. And people don't actually realise it. Those words would cross my mind constantly. After top model, I was like 21, 22. And there were 11 suicides in Kawerau. 7 of them were my friends. And to attend so many funerals in 1 year really did some damage to my mental health. When you're under pressure a lot from yourself, especially yourself, you are your biggest critic. And the only answer is to, but it's not. They think it is, it's not. You just have to face your demons. In Paris a couple of years ago, I was attacked. I was followed by a man and attacked. Not just once either, he continuously attacked me. He was massive, he was way taller than me, way bigger than me. And all the intention that he had was to rape me, to take advantage of me under the influence of which I was. And I remember there was a poignant moment in time where we both just locked eyes, and he saw fear in my eyes. And then I get one solid hit to his throat. And then I kick him in the nuts. And in doing that, the grip around my neck was dropped. I probably cried for like 3 days. I didn't really give myself time to grieve. Something had to give, and unfortunately it was my mental health. I just crashed. Mentally I crashed, spiritually I crashed, and it was the hardest thing to come out of. I chose to come home because home is comfort and home is where I feel the most safest. For me, it was just putting my hands and feet back on the ground and reconnecting with my ancestors. Everything in regard to like nature and beauty is right at our doorstep right here in New Zealand, and you don't actually appreciate that until you go away and then come back. And yeah, it helped with my recovery and the way that I see the world. I like to be creative. I like to keep in touch with that inner child. By doing so, it sort of allows me to express myself in a way. I can paint like the darkest image, but then on the flip side, I could turn around and paint like the brightest image, and each image doesn't necessarily depict my current state, but more of like a thought pattern that I choose to go on. Like I can start with a line and then end up with like a tree. As long as I continue to be creative, I think my mind frame and my well-being will be okay. Let's just say that you're one committer short of a hagi. That's the easiest way for me to explain my mental health. My identity is me in my truest form. I'm not quite fully evolved into who I wish to be, but I mean, time will tell with that, because I'm only 27.
Attitude was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.